If your ink's too slow and your nib won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to see you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
I'm back! Shut up! Here we go. Oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome to my little Zoom meeting. I'm perfectly normal today. My little groovies. So are you all ready? Are you ready, Dan?
I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready? Dan, are you ready, Dan? Are you sure? Can you handle it, Dan?
Try.
Now, the creator, the pen maker, Mr. Mike Green himself. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be. I'm
Are
here.
you serious?
I'm dead serious. See?
Can you give the people what they want, what they demand?
I will certainly try. I'll do my
What do you
best.
think, Mr. Announcer? You think they're ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. Dan's ready to buy, and Mr. Green is ready to meet the demands to the best of his ability. How's that? If he doesn't, take him outside and shoot him. Okay. Here we go. Bam, bam. He shot me down. Okay. All right, now, tonight's a very, very special night. Tonight, officially, we're going to launch Mr. Mike Green career as a custom pen maker. Now, tell them how long it'll be for that year will actually be in effect. How many more days?
We have 3 days and counting to March 9th.
12 days. Trash. 3
Three.
days, baby. That's all
And
about
1 year.
about
1
pen making.
year.
April 9th.
April 9th will be the day. That is
We have
the
never, ever in my history of reviewing or Zooming or video, anything, have I done this. First time ever. In fact, I've never seen it done.
and without a
Because
net.
if you follow with us to our journey, you're going to learn what's going to be coming up as soon as we put this together. And Mr. Announcer and I have been working on it. And of course, Mike has, talking off and on with him. And I've been making phone calls, trying to do this and that. So it's something you just don't put it on. And there, it takes a little time. And it'll be about 2 minutes, maybe 3, if I can get 5 out of it. So it's going to be fun. Yeah. So here we go. Now, Mike, I'm going to give it to you for a while. Show us your latest creation. And after you elaborate on that for a while, I'm going to pass the baton over to Dan so he can elaborate on that for a while. Take it.
All right. Let's see if I can make this work without technical difficulties. You know how that is. Let's see if it works. Come on. On you go. Video and action. Oh, and it's not doing it. Come on. Action.
Oh, you mean what?
I'm trying to turn on a camera. Ah, maybe this is it. There it is. Action. Here we are. We have a new pen. This is the newest pen in the Megas. I don't know. I don't even have a name for this series. It's a big series. Wow. It is a yellow and black ebonite pen, as you can see, it's a cigar-shaped pen. Whoops! I'm just trying to get it in the camera. Here we go. It has a gold nib in it at the moment. Here, oh, I'm losing my focus. I'm losing focus. I hate that when that happens. Sorry. This is a new camera that decides what it's going to do. It's kind of abstract though this way, isn't it? Here it comes. There we go. Great. So here we are. A new pen, brand new. I just finished it last night. So
beautiful, beautiful, stunning.
Yeah, very nice. I think I can get in a little if the camera will focus. Yeah, we're doing okay. There he is. As
Beautiful.
you can see, it's a mottled finish, they call it. And swirls down to the tip.
Good looking pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it swirls all the way down. And of course, likewise on the cap. If I can get the cap in the frame, there we go. There we are. You can see that one does some nice swirling in the end too.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a nice effect, if I do say so myself. So there she is. This will take oh, now the camera's
You're a
just
little
not
blurry
gonna-
there.
It's just a little, come on, camera, you can do it. Come on, there, it's down here somewhere. Come on, there, got it.
There it is.
Okay, it's a brand new camera. I'm still fighting it. We're having technical difficulties, but so there she is. This will take it comes with 2 sections. Actually, Dan, actually, there's a new thing. It's actually going to come with 3 sections.
3.
Yes, it has a Yovo number 6 in it at the moment. It will have another section that will look the same as this section right here. This is a section here that takes a Yovo number 6, Jovo number 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one. Wait, there's more. There is a Bach number 6 section. But wait, there's more. There's also a Bach number 8 section. Okay.
Really?
So this pen will accept all 3 kinds of nibs, and they will all fit inside the cap and everything. So there she is. And all the sections will be in the matching material like this one.
Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
This pen will take open them up. Right now it has a TWSBI converter in it. And this is twice as large as a standard international converter. I will put another one. Oh, I got ink in this one, so I'm not going to pull it free out of this pen. Here's a standard pen, standard international converter. But this pen will take TWSBI converters, TWSBI cartridges, standard international cartridges, and standard international converters like this one. So it will mix and match. You can use any of those methods of delivering ink. Of course, if you were determined, you could eyedropper it as well.
Now, folks, let me explain a little bit on that real quick. Now, Mike is a custom pen maker, obviously. So what Mike has done for Dan, he can do for anybody out there as well. He can make your pen the same way that will hold different nib sizes. And that's going to save you even more money on already an affordable pen. You don't have to buy any more pens because you got the pen you wanted. And you can even buy a gold nib if you really want one, to have a couple of steel nibs or titanium, however you want to do it, it's your money. And you can have a little of all your world wrapped up with one pen. Now, that's what I call some fine thinking, some fine engineering, some fine planning, and no extra cost to you. I'm serious as a heart attack, my people. Time to wake up, blow up here, get some excitement. You're not going to get any better than this. Talking about get you high. And there it is. He done took you to that next level. I can't wait, God willing, to see next year what that level take us to.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's
It's
so
more than
pretty.
beautiful. That thing is knocked out gorgeous. In fact, I was trying to tell them not to sell it to you.
Yeah.
I was going to steal it. But
it was a natural reaction.
But Mike knows me.
Yeah.
There's not one pen I don't like that he makes. So anyway, it's exciting. It's fun. So, all right, Dan, I'm going to give you a few minutes. Elaborate a little bit. What do you think? Tell us what you like and don't like.
Well, I'm kind of gobsmacked, I guess, as they say in Great Britain. But I absolutely love that cigar-shaped pin. I've been wanting a cigar-shaped pin for a long time. I had one of Mike's other pens, one of his first ones here. It's an absolutely gorgeous pen. And it's an ebonite, but Mike had been talking about getting some rods from Japan that are Nico ebonite.
Right, right.
And he's heard good things about it. I'd heard good things about it. And when he first showed me the rods, they were like 3 feet long. It was like almost a joke. Ugly, black, 3 foot long sticks. And I thought, okay, I've been wanting a Nico pen, a Nico ebonite, but I'm going to wait and see what happens. It has been a long time. I talked to Mike about it, and then he said that he got a hold of me about a week ago or so and said that he cut the ends off of some rods and then he polished them and showed me some pictures and said he's ready to work on some. And I thought, oh boy, I'm committed now. And then he said that he had all these other pens he's going to be working on, and he set them all aside just to make one pen for me. And I was honored that he would do such a thing. And he said something about Wednesday night, which is tonight, of perhaps unveiling it. And I got to tell you, he showed me those rods, and you don't know what you're getting when you from just what the end of a rod looks like or anything else. But I took a chance. I knew it was going to be good no matter what he did. And as soon as I see this, I'm just like, it has a sophisticated look to me. It doesn't look like some cheap, junky pen. It's well made. I know by this pen here, it is absolutely excellent made product. And to hear that it takes this giant TWSBI cartridge converter, and that there's 2 extra sections. I wanted a Bach nib, and I wanted a section to be able to put in a Jowo nib too. And to hear that there's now a 3rd section that will take that number 8. Someday when I'm rich and famous, I hope to be able to buy a number 8 Bach gold nib or titanium or something. But now I have the ability to do that in this pen. And I'm just amazed. It's beautiful, Mike. You outdid yourself.
Thank you. Now this is what the ebonite looks like. As
Dan that's some kind of ugly.
This is what it looks like. It's just black on the outside. You don't see it. And then I don't know if it'll even show on the camera, but if you look at, as you cut off the ends, you can start to see little swirls of color. They give you a hint, but they don't really show you what you're going to get. Yeah, of course.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's very much a matter of trust. You have to just kind of cut into it and see what happens. And
you commit to it, and that's what it is. And it's gorgeous.
Yep. And like, it's been a while since I've done a Zoom, and it's really hard for me to do Zoom. So what I do, and I'll say it again, I put on the happy face right now, because I can feel as bad as I feel right now, and you can ask Mr. Announcer, and go back in my room and do nothing, or I can be here acting like an idiot and have fun. So I'd rather act like an idiot and have fun. This is what I do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
See how excited Mike is.
Let's have fun. No, let's have fun. Let's have fun.
You might as well be an idiot in public as well as an idiot in private. You know? I'm
a blooming idiot, and I love it. You ain't gonna find another man like me on the universe. Nope. I'm unique. Yeah, I am. I'll say it. I'm unique. You either like me, you don't like me. Don't care. Oh, what else, Mike?
Well, let's see. Let's see if I can make this work again. I'm going to try to see if I can get this camera to go again here. Come on, little camera. Whoops.
Oh, by the way, Dan's wife making some cookies. Me and Jake. That's what we're doing.
There we go. I wanted to show you also another thing that's not really apparent in the picture here's this pen, and this is, I think this I think was a little frightening, I think, for Dan last night when he saw it. Okay, here it is. Here's the pen, right? If I can get it in the frame, there it is. There's the pen, right? Just to give you an idea of the magnitude we're talking about, here is a Lamy AL Star. I'll put it up here.
Look at the girth on that baby.
Yeah, this is a 15 millimeter pen. It's a big one, and uncapped. It is a 6-inch pen, so it is a big pen. It fits very nicely in your hand, though. You know, I find it very easy to hold. You know, so I think it's gonna serve you well. Although I don't think you're gonna need to post it.
I don't either.
I don't think you. I tend to write without posting anyway, so it'll write very nicely, just like this. You won't have any trouble with it fitting into your arm, into your hand, and it's not really heavy. There's not. Yeah. It's all ebonite.
Ebonite's very
so it's
lightweight.
Not. So it's very lightweight. It's not a really heavy pen. So
now, Mike, you said that is uncapped 6 inches. Is that from the tip of the nib to the base?
That is from here to there.
Yeah, that's 6 inches.
That is 6 inches. Here. I'll tell you what. I'll show you.
Did you know that? Oh, okay. Go ahead. That is larger than a Pilot Custom Urushi.
Right.
That is larger than that. It's larger than a Sailor Pro Gear King of Pens. It's larger than a Pelican M1000.
What?
Right. It's larger than any of those. It's larger than a Mont Blanc 149.
Yeah.
It's larger than the King of Pens. So I guess, Dan, you would have to call this, well, I don't know. I know you kind of went with a her pronoun with her last night. So I don't know which way you really want to go.
I don't know. I'm seeing it. It's a big boy.
It could be the Grand Empress of pens.
Oh, you know? You know? That was beautiful.
So she's a big one.
Beautiful. What is she? How long is it capped?
Capped, it's about 7 inches. So it adds about an inch. Okay.
Okay. So
a lot of that is the product of having the that large converter in it, you know.
Yeah.
That is a large converter. There's a little bit of extra space used by the curvature here. I did not want the walls to be too thin. I did not want to compromise the strength of the pen by making this ebonite very thin here next to this section of the converter. So I kept it fairly good size, but you know, it was worth it. I think
it is beautiful.
It really sits very well in your hand, and I think the proportions are just fine.
Is this your first cigar pen then?
This is the first truly cigar-shaped pen. I've done rounded pens before, but I haven't attempted a cigar-shaped pen like this before. And here, I'll tell you what I've got. Go ahead.
Is this your first Nico Ebonite pen?
Yes, it is. This is the first Nico Ebonite pen as well. All right. I had a as you said, I have a set of pens. I made one from each of the blanks. I have 6 different colors that I was starting from, and I set those aside. Those are coming. They will be coming soon. They will be, shall we say, more diminutive pens than this one. They will be back into the scale of the last set of pens I made in Alumilite. They will be this size of pen. Okay, but they will be ebonite. There'll be one in this same color, but there'll be pens like in this style. Okay, yeah. I'm going to shove the AL Star out of the way a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
All right, and then also just to give people a sense of scale, let's bring her back in a little bit. Here's that AL Star again. Here is a Sailor, just another cigar pen. I'm bringing it in. A Sailor 1911 large. This is a Wicked Witch of the West, just to give you a feel for the relative sizes. It's not a King of Pen, but it is a 1911 large. Again, wow. Here we go. Here's the ruler.
Would you say this is the largest pen you've ever made?
It is the largest pen I've ever made.
So
In
I'm
fact,
getting,
I went back
the
to
largest pen Mike Green's ever made. I'm getting the first cigar-shaped pen Mike Green's ever made. I'm getting the first Nico ebonite pen Mike Green's ever made. And I'm getting a 1-year anniversary pen. How
Right.
sweet is that?
It's all of those.
Wow.
And
You
of
know,
course, like
I can't tell you what the prices for these. I can't believe it. Now, I'm not mentioning any names of any other companies or anything, but comparable pens are far more than these prices. And the quality of these is absolutely bar none phenomenal. And when you put a nib on a pen, you have a professional nibsmith tune it up before you even stick it on one of your pens. And you don't charge me for that.
yeah, I won't drop any names, but I will drop a name. These nibs are all, well, not on the Sailor. I'll take that, whatever. But on all of my pens, and not on the AL Star. We'll get them out of the way too. But all of my pens come with a nib tuned by Kirk Spear of Penreal.
Huh?
So thank you, Kirk, for making all these pens really write well, and they do. It's been a huge improvement. I was using, the nibs I were using were good nibs. They were, Bach nibs and Jovo nibs, but Kirk really makes them sing. So
now I have a fear. I have a concern, a little bit of a fear. I'll be honest about it. I'm fearful that your wife may not be able to make a little sleeping bag for it because it's too long.
Well, that's a legitimate fear. She has some here already. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice bright lime green one.
Ooh, that's pretty.
We will see. I think we're okay.
I think it'll work.
I think it'll work. First
I'm
time
concerned.
right here on live Zoom here or whatever. We will try it. Yes, she will go in. So there we
All
are.
right.
So there we go. It's
Oh
in the
yeah,
sock.
that's what I'm talking about. It comes in its
well,
own Christmas stocking.
and it will come in its own little stocking. The present is right there. In fact,
Oh
tell you
yeah.
what, I'll even set that one aside to remind me to use that one when I send it to you. So there you go. There she is, ready to go,
Now,
man.
now
ready to
folks,
get in the mail.
She.
Mike's going to bring out some more of his pens to show you, but you want to hang on to the show because something spectacular is going to happen after a while, isn't it, Mike?
Oh, yes, there's lots of fun to come.
So you don't want to go
Don't
nowhere.
leave. Yeah, don't go away during the commercial. Is there a commercial?
Dan doesn't even know it. No, it's going to happen.
If you
All
could
right.
just hand me my pen, I'd like to hold it.
Oh, here you go. I'll reach through the screen.
There you go.
No, it's not
Thank
going.
you. Oh,
One of these days we'll do that, though.
thank you. I need it.
We'll do one of those 3D things. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
3D. Yes. All right. So you want to see some more pens?
Excuse me, I'm eating my bits next right now.
All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna see if I can get this thing, this new camera here to switch itself around again, and I'll bring out some more pens. And I'll bring out some more pens here.
They're good.
Whoops, not that one.
Is that some of Kathleen's cookies?
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
we're going
good.
in here now.
All right, here we go. All right, so let's bring out some new pens. Now, this is another new pen. I just made this. This was just a few days ago. I'm trying to get it in the camera. I can't don't know how to get it into a camera. So there it is. This is called Abalone. It is a Jonathan Brooks blank. I had two of them, and another one of our regulars, Liz, picked it out of the lineup when I showed the blanks and said she wanted it. So I had two of them, and I couldn't really decide which one I liked better. So I made two pens. All right. One of them, of course, is in Liz's hands at this moment. It's gone. But I made two pens. I couldn't decide which one it was, which one was the one that was the best. And so Liz looked at them a little bit. She then asked my wife to look at them. I don't know why she doesn't trust my judgment. That's weird. But and so my wife looked at it, and again, they had problems because both pens are just gorgeous. You can see the colors and the chatoyance here when you turn the cut pen in the light. It's a mother of pearl abalone kind of effect.
Beautiful.
And she chose to not have a clip on it like you did.
Mm-hmm.
So it does not have a clip in the pen. And she actually, I think as I recall, oh boy, I think she went with a rose gold as I recall for the nib. But here's one with a polished steel one.
That looks good.
With the box nibs?
These are Bach nibs, yes, in this one. You can, whoever, when you get a pen, you can say, of course, when I make the pen, I have to decide, but later, if you're making a custom pen, I can make it either way. So there's that one. Now we have a complete departure on this. This is one for one of Larry's friends, okay, right? And this is a football pen.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay. It looks, you can see there is a quarterback running here. Come on, Pat, camera. There you go. There's a quarterback running. There's a stadium at the top of the pen. Come on, camera. There you go. All right. The little football stadium, quarterback running. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. There's the 50-yard line. All right. And there's the football.
All right.
And that's for Jonah, who played for the New York Giants, was on.
Right. This is for Jonas, who played for the New York Giants. And so coincidentally, or not so coincidentally, come on, camera. There you go. Come on, focus. Little camera. Brand new. That's what you get for trying new things right on. Oh, there we go. So this pen, if you look at it, the material here that this is made out of is made from the material from one of the seats of Giant Stadium where he played. So this is a genuine, keepsake. I don't know, some people would call it a relic even. You know how football people are. They're kind of religious about these things. So this is a relic of the stadium as well.
Wow.
The material that the pen is made with.
Wow. Wow.
All right. And so when I got that for Jonas, and again, this is a ballpoint or roller ball or gel. I'll put gel refills in this. You can get these pens, these types of pens that I'm making here. You can tell me what kind of refill you want. I'll put a gel in here for Jonas because I think that's what he'll like. All right. Now for the since I was at this site where I could get relics, I decided to get a couple other relics. Since I live in Minnesota, okay, I had to of course get something from the Metrodome. So this is Metrodome material for those Minnesota Vikings fans. Now, I have to admit that I'm not really a big sports fan. Okay, I hope I don't offend anybody or hurt their feelings. Although I do love watching live games no matter what they are. I'll go to a football game and sit in the stadium and watch it, and it'll be great. I just don't tend to watch it on TV. But anyway, so here's from the Metrodome. This is actual material from the Metrodome. And now, in football players, again, I guess you could argue about who's most religious, but now this next one is even from another local area group. This is material from a seat at Lambeau Stadium for the Green Bay Packer fans.
Ooh.
Okay, and they tend to be pretty serious about their football as well. That's good. All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
Now, I'm going down the list of pens I've made recently. There's a pen right here that's missing. Okay, it's already gone. Much like Liz's, the companion to this pen, the twin of this pen is gone. Well, there's another pen missing here we will have to discuss someday later, okay? Now, we also have some pens that I had done in Alumilite. And these are some very nice pens. I like these. These have clips for people who like clips. I know there's a couple of people around here who do. And again, I think these all have Yovo nibs, and you can have your choice of color and size, extra fine, stub, whatever in between. And these are all Alumilite, and these are made from several different makers. There's several different material makers here. I'm just going to kind of bring them out real quick here. And you can see they're all just gorgeous, gorgeous materials. I basically, had lucked into a lot of really nice materials, and with my normal discipline, I was able to narrow it down to just 13 of them. And we're going to have to, I'm going to have to scroll a little bit here in a moment here. I'll just bring them out real quick.
That very bottom one?
Yeah, I'll just scroll them along here a little bit. There we go. So I narrowed it down to only 13 of them. And those of you who are counting as it scrolled by quickly here, there are only 9 pens left, because 3 of them, or I'm sorry, 4 of them are gone. All right. So
well, there's some beauties in there.
There are some really gorgeous materials. This is called Lady with Fan.
Oh,
by Turnt Pen Company. Come on, focus. There you go. There we go. Very nice. I mean, all of these. I don't think there's. This is the Black Cherry by Diamond Cast. It's kind of a sparkly diamond red.
Mike, what is that one called that's about 3 up from there that has the white and the big swirls in it?
That this one here.
What is
this that? This one's called Liquid Mineral.
Liquid Mineral.
I get it out. Liquid Mineral. This is by the Pensmiths, and so this is Liquid Mineral. Yes, these are all. I mean, I have quite a few materials around, and so I did narrow it down to only 13 that I made. But yeah, this is Liquid Mineral. It's quite isn't it a beauty? This is by the Pensmiths. Here's let's see, what else do we have? Here's another one that I don't know what else catches your eye. I'm not going to try to go through all of them.
Yeah.
But
beautiful.
Here's another nice one here. I think it's called Snow Angel by Divine Turning. So quite a selection here. I had a Jonathan Brooks one in here as well. We like that Abalone but that one sold, of course. The Say My Name, it was called. Sold. So. And all right.
You have some other ebonite pins that you've made too, right?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Yes, I do. We'll scroll these off a little bit. Now these are all siblings to the pen you have.
Yeah.
All right. These are all ebonite.
I would have bought them all if I'd have had the money. They're just
here they are. And these are the move out of the way, guys. Make room for your friends, for your cousins here. These are all ebonite. They're all, now these are the squared off ends. They're not the cigar shapes, but I'll just grab this one. This one's green, orange, and blue. And you can kind of see, how it kind of shimmers in the light too.
Yeah. Wow.
And these are all, like I said, these are squared ones. And they're, of course, these are the same girth. They're 15 millimeters. So they're basically the section, the part that you hold in your hand is the same size as your pen, your new pen. And of course, but these only take the internet only, you're stuck with just the capacity of a standard international cartridge. Okay. So that's part of why they're a bit smaller than your pen, since they don't need as much room for their converters.
Right. I wanted to point out for people watching this who might have a concern, because I know a lot of times people have a concern about the drop off between the part you hold, and the base of the pen.
Right.
And yes, and I just wanted to point out, in case you forget to, and that is that you take the sharp edge off of it, and it is not like there's no discomfort, and there's such a nice long section there to hold on to that there's really no irritation at all. You have plenty
of room to hold the pen, and your fingers, like my fingers anyway, I tend to hold the pen about like this. And as you can see, my fingers actually don't contact even this step right here.
Yeah.
Right. And that's just, I kind of favor it. I mean, again, every pen is, everybody has their ideas, but I like the smooth transition when it's capped. I tend to keep my pens in sleeves, so it's really easy to slide it into a sleeve when you're putting it in and out of your case, right? Now you can also, and like yours is also in that same style. Now I also have pens that, and I can make them either way, of course, that have a cap. This is yet another pen here that has the style where the cap has an overlap, and so now when it's capped like this, you feel a step, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you take the cap off the pen, now on this design, there is no step here beyond the threads. It's basically all that you can feel if you're trying to feel something are these threads right here that the cap engages on.
Mm-hmm.
I also make the sections. Oops, come on, focus, you little guy. I make the sections long enough. I don't make them really short. So your fingers, for most people anyway, their fingers aren't on the threads or on that, back onto that step. It depends on how you hold it. Now, and as you mentioned, I do round them around the steps so that they're not really, they're not going to cut you or anything like that. They're smoothed off, right? Yeah. All these steps on the pens. Of course, that makes them a little more visible. Now, I do have some of these that, and if you like it that way, I can do it like here with the Snow Angel, where I do allow the step, the step to be a little sharper. Come on, focus, there you go. But that has the advantage of then the line is a lot less visible, right? So that makes this a lot smoother looking when it's capped, and the edges are slightly sharper, but they're still smoothed a bit. They're not like sharp. You're not going to hurt yourself with it.
That's one thing great about working with a custom pen maker. I've never had this experience before, and you really can specify what you like and don't like. Right.
And you could see, if I could, I'll drag these back in a little bit again. Come on, focus. There we go.
I'm loving that.
The clips can be specified too. I get different styles of clips, different colors of clips, just like the nibs. These pens off the edge here. So you can get different styles of the clips as well. I have squared ones, rounded ones. I can make, get lots of different kinds of clips for these and match them to what you like. All right.
Beautiful.
These out the way. And let's see. I don't know how, we can keep going. I've got a lot of pens.
And you're going to take them to shows, right?
Right. I will be at the Chicago pen show. Let's bring this girl back in here. I hate to have the frames empty. Yeah. I hate to have the frame sitting empty. There she is. All right. I don't want to leave that frame empty. But yes, I will be at the I'm going to jump back here. I will be at the Chicago Pen Show, which is about 3 weeks. 3 weeks from tomorrow it starts. Wow. So I'll be at Chicago. I will be at St. Louis in June, and I will be in Dallas in September. So I'm doing 3 pen shows this year.
Do you need for me to bring my pen back to you to the St. Louis show so you can visit? You want visitation rights?
We haven't negotiated that yet, have we? Visitation rights would be a good thing. I think I have the same sorts of feelings as Larry. It's really hard to let go of these things. Once I have it right in my hand now. It's right here.
Don't get fingerprints on it.
Oh, sorry. Where's
Larry, you got drool coming out of the corner of your mouth.
Yeah, I know, Larry. I was extraordinarily mean. I mean, I asked you. Okay, remember last night I said, okay, I just finished your pen.
Right.
Do you want to see a picture of it tonight?
Yes.
Do you want to wait?
I couldn't.
And you said you were like a child on Christmas morning. You could not wait.
Yeah, I couldn't wait.
So you got a picture of it last night. You got a little snapshot of it.
Yes.
So you got a hint of what was coming. Yeah. And of course I sent that same one to Larry just to annoy him, So
yeah, that's a beauty.
Yeah, it is. This came out very well. I'm very, whenever you're starting to do things new, as you said, there's several new things going on in this pen, And all of these things had to come together, and it came together. This is an extraordinary pen. I have it's a pinnacle for me. So I'm very happy with how it came out.
It's a first in so many ways.
Correct. Exactly.
Plus, it's a first for me having a pen to that length. You know, that's really it's a big one.
I looked through my collection, and I do have I have a couple other maker pens that are close, but this one beat them out by the longest one. It beat it out by about 4 millimeters. So this is the biggest pen that I have. So,
and being ebonite, it's not heavy. Some of these other pens have quite a weight to them, like the Arushi, the Pilot Custom, very heavy pen.
Right. Like, for example, these football pens have metal in them, and they're heavier than than this pen is.
Yeah.
Just because they have metal inside the pen.
I can't wait to write
metal in them.
I know it will write well, hold well.
Yeah. Oh, it still has a Yovo nib I was showing to you last night.
Yeah.
So it will ship with your choice. You chose a black Bach nib.
Yeah,
so that's what it will ship with.
See that, Larry?
Getting,
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it's a
he had one of
fine
those
nib.
on the first pin I got from Mike that I had to replace, not because it was broken, but I had to replace it because I gave it away to my son. And it came with that nib. And boy, I tell you, it looks even better up close and writes like a jewel. Mm-hmm. So I just had to have one with that black nib.
And of course, I'll be remiss if I don't mention, of course, this one, unlike that first one was earlier in my career. Now all the pens are tuned, or all the nibs are tuned. So this is a tuned nib in addition to that.
Yeah.
So it will definitely,
I can't imagine it being any better.
It will definitely match the performance of that first nib you had.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. You will not suffer for having this nib. So, how far back in history should I go? Should I go all the way back?
We're going to stop right now because I'm taking over the show now.
Oh, you take over. I've been talking for a while. You go ahead and talk. Go ahead, Larry.
Does Jake get any time? Does Jake get any time in this? I want to know.
Well, I am in charge of the stop recording button, so I can cut him off in the time I want.
So, folks, it is not your television set. It is not your computer. It is I have taken over the computers. So, and I know nothing of computers. There. Anyway, in this box that I just opened, you see? Now I wonder what could be in there. Pens. Yeah. But what pens? Well, let's open and find out. Now, Mike sent some pens, which I will be reviewing. But I got to show you a little candy to get you motivated here. I'm digging the sock. Oops.
It's broken. Send it back.
It's in pieces now.
Ooh.
I like the sock. I love it. That's a nice one. I like this one.
I call them sleeping bags.
Here it is. Look at that pen.
Ooh. What
Look
the
at
heck?
that pen. Look at this pen. Can you see it real good?
Whoa. That's a big one.
That's beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful. Look at this pen.
Whoa.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I like it.
That is, for those of you watching at home, that is called Dark Winter by Divine Turning Supply.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Wow.
Open it up.
How big around is that one? How's the diameter of that one?
It's a 13 millimeter pen.
13.
It's one of the siblings to this pen.
Okay.
It's the same design as this pen here.
Okay.
But that one is Dark Winter. Go ahead, Larry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was looking for the nib size.
Okay, I didn't have that in front of me. I will have it in just a moment.
I can't see.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm sorry. This was a reading test. You knew that, right?
Yes.
Okay, where is it coming here?
Beautiful black and white. It's stunning. gorgeous.
Okay, here I'm still hunting for the document. Okay, there we go. I'm catching up here. Yes, Dark Winter, that has a Yovo number 6 polished steel nib. It's a broad nib that has been ground to a right oblique by Kirk Spear. So that is oblique. That's an oblique nib. You won't be able to see it too well on the camera there, but that is an oblique nib. A broad oblique.
All right, and we'll move on.
But wait, there's more.
And more. As they call them. And these are cartridges.
Oh yeah, there was cartridges and whatever stuff in there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so as we move on. Here we go. Like dissecting it. Oh, look at this one. It reminds me of the holster of the cavalry back in the day.
Yep, that's a holster shaped one.
I love it. I love it. How unique is it? This is really cool.
Yep.
That
These are,
is
my
cool.
wife made all these, and you caught her in an experimental stage, so she's playing with different shapes now. So
Oh.
I like it. That's unique. That's what it reminds me of. Here we go. I don't even know what's in there. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Ah! Here it is. Mike?
that would be, let's see if you hold it up so I can see. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Yes, that is called Vampire by Divine Turning Supply. That has a polished steel broad cursive smooth italic nib, again by Mr. Spear of Penrose.
Beautiful pen. My stars.
I mentioned earlier, remember? I mentioned earlier that I had made 13 pens in that series. Remember that?
Yep.
And I mentioned that 4 of them were gone.
Yeah.
Guess who got 3 of them?
Oh, let me think.
Unless
Yeah,
they got
this-
a home.
Yes, they didn't lack for a home.
So
Man, beautiful.
next. Not done yet. Here we go. I do like the color she's doing. That looks really nice. I like it. I really like it. Here we go.
Come on, hurry.
Hurry up. I was being controlled wrong way.
That helps.
Here we go. I don't know how to open a bag. Closed. Here we go. I can't stand it. But I'm trying to get it out. Is this a joke, Mike?
No, it's for real.
Do you need help?
Well, you would think it'd come right out, but it's not coming right out. It's like, no.
Probably a folder inside the bag.
So.
Maybe Jake.
Here it is. I found it.
La. Okay, you found it.
I found it.
Okay, you got it.
This one's going to make me work a little bit. Here he is. Here we go,
It'll be
folks.
worth it.
Mr. Wiggly Worm. Now, it's not blue. Beautiful green swirls in there with some blue. It is just, wow. Wow. Eat your heart out, Mike.
Yeah, that is called Vortex, again by Divine Printing Supply. It is a gold-plated steel nib, and it's just a broad nib for comparison with the other two. Again, though, tuned by Mr. Spear.
So we have a broad nib here,
Mm-hmm.
and on this one we have a what?
That one has the let's see, that I'm making sure I get it right. That is the oblique nib. That is a broad oblique. And the last one,
least,
the vampire, is a broad cursive smooth italic.
Cursive smooth italic. Wow. Have you written with those kinds of nibs before, Larry? The italics, have you written with those before?
Yeah, but these pens?
No,
these,
just, no,
no,
that kind of,
I've
that kind of.
I've used those nibs. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Beautiful.
And the funny part is that I really wasn't into those nibs at all. Didn't care about them, to tell you the truth. Didn't do much for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then until one day it hit me. I really got into them. I really liked them. I really wanted them. Game over. I don't know what it is. I think after you do pens for so long, you acquire a taste for them. So wasn't that it, Mike?
Are you done?
That was only 3 you sent, right?
That was the 3 in that box, yes.
We had another box?
I think you have another one, don't you?
Okay, let me look. Because what has happened, folks, the pen room has changed around. So we're almost done. So we've got a lot of stuff in boxes and we're kind of putting it back up where it needs to go. So not to worry, here it is.
Ah.
Da, da, da. And here we go. Here we go. I know something I won't tell. I won't tell. Well, Mike, tonight's your big night, Mike.
We're opening a lot.
And then wait till you tell all the people what you're going to tell them.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, that's going to blow them away, isn't it? Sure is. It blew me away. Yep. Almost there. Folks, if you're hanging with us, don't touch that dial. Stay where you're at, or you're going to miss some great stuff. Not just looking at pens, but some great things that are about to happen. Only on my show will you find us. I do the impossible, the weird, the strange.
Don't touch that dial.
That's before breakfast.
You sexy thing, you. I believe in miracles. Would you come along? All right, here we go, Mike. Almost done, Mike. You okay?
Yeah.
Ah.
That's it. That's all you get. Now.
Yep.
Here we go. Okay. Okay. Are we ready?
We're ready.
This is another my green creation.
Ooh, a sleeping bag.
I love the color. If you ever get a pink this color, I want it. Beautiful.
No, she has been known to make pink ones.
Here we go. I like her new designs. Teresa's making them. Here we go. Mike, you ready? Mike.
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce for the very first time, walking the red carpet, Mr. Mike, take it away.
This is the Terminator.
Heard us talk about it.
Yeah,
And
this is the Terminator.
Mike has created the Terminator.
And it is a red and black ebonite.
Oh.
It is a 15 millimeter pen.
Uh-huh.
It has, and it is the match, actually, or maybe even the precursor to the to Dan's pen.
Yes. Yes, Dan.
Larry actually had it first.
That's
Now,
cool.
This has got the squared off ends,
Yeah.
and so it is internally the match.
Awesome. So it's the same length, or
It's a slightly shorter because it doesn't have the cigar shape on the end. It's
Yeah.
squared off.
This is more.
My pin's bigger than your pin, Larry.
But mine has a pro gear. Look.
Yeah, that's a Pro Gear sort of outline in terms of the squared off ends. It has the overlap cap. But internally it will take the same items. It will take the large TWSBI converters, cartridges, and Larry was kind of, as he was opening things, he set it aside. But there was a little bag with all sorts of converters and cartridges. And Dan, you'll get that too, so don't worry about that.
Whoa.
But another thing,
now-
Dan, that he hasn't mentioned, we haven't mentioned yet, have we?
No,
And that is,
no.
now
Hey,
let's talk about, you go ahead.
No, I'm gonna let you talk about it so he can throw up later.
All right. Now,
Dan,
No,
Dan, you ain't got nothing on the Terminator, brother.
well,
You got the
Dan,
Terminator gonna eat you up.
Dan, you do have something that you can be proud of.
Okay.
I got to give him a bone, Larry. Okay. You do have a really nice Jovo number 6 nib, right? And
Yeah.
that is the heart of the pen. It's tuned, and this nib, it's a steel nib, and it's inside, but it is going to be, it will it'll serve you very well. And that black, actually, you're going to get it with the black. You've chosen to get it with the black Bach nib, but Bach, isn't that the way Arnold say it? Bach. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm digressing.
I'll be back.
Larry's, I'll be Bach.
Yeah, that's
You ready to show it?
And yeah, now just kind of bring it up into the picture here, and what we'll describe now. This is, Larry has only got this one section, but it holds a Bach number 8.
Whoa.
And this is a Bach number 8 in 18 karat gold.
Wow.
Double broad.
Got me on that one.
Double broad.
Double broad.
Gold nib.
Wow.
This is a bold pen across the board.
It's got to be a fire hose.
Yeah.
That's going to lay down some ink. Wow.
Yes.
Is that beautiful?
Larry's going to be writing large. And again, now I guess I could rub this in. Larry's going to be writing large with this pen tonight.
Cool.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. But he doesn't have to wait a couple days. Dan, yours will be in the mail tomorrow. But Dan, or actually it'll probably be the day after because I still have a couple things to finish on those sections. But
One of these days, I'm going to get one of those number 8 nibs.
right. Save your pennies.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
It is amazing.
Amazing. Excellent. You did great work there. So it came out of a different rod though, right?
This is the red and black ebonite.
The red and black that was in the upper right-hand corner of that picture you showed me.
No, this is not the Japanese. I believe this is a German ebonite.
Okay.
Of course, you know, it has to be for the Terminator. But
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Wow. Amazing. You gotta write me a letter now with that thing, Larry.
I will.
I want to see what that number 8 does in a double broad.
You see, I'm just gonna hold it here.
All right.
It's kind of hard. No, better not. When I did it, I'll put them all down, take the picture like that. But they are beautiful. Look.
Yeah, they sure are. Excellent. And
And the camera doesn't do it justice. But
No. Yeah, the cameras never do justice to these pens. So
these are, if you had this in your hands, you would know what I'm talking about. You would immediately go through your veins.
Is that a 15 millimeter, the Terminator?
the Terminator is a 15 millimeter diameter. Yes, it is. Basically, it's very similar to your pen in dimensions. You might even say it was a precursor to your pen.
Yeah.
It's the same design internally.
Yeah. It was being both converter sizes.
Yeah, being able to handle those, and the threading between the barrel and the section is a much bigger one than I use in the other pens. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's a couple millimeters bigger as well. And so several things are different about these pens. So, yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay, folks. Now,
all right.
Now's the time that I've been waiting for to share this with you. And if you've been with us all this time, you'll be the first to know it. If not, we'll know that you won't be the first to know it because you didn't do it. So what is it that you didn't do? Well, first of all, you would all heard of all the great things that have been happening with Mike and how fast he has grown. When Mike sets his mind to do something, he's focused and he thinks what he does. And he always thinks, how can I make this better? How can I improve it? How can I keep it affordable for customers to buy? Because not everybody has that kind of money. I don't, that's for sure. So he's got a lot of things he's thinking about. He doesn't follow other custom pen makers. He doesn't copy other custom pen makers. He has fun, enjoyment, and he loves what he does. Just God's truth, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as he's having fun, enjoying himself, that's what matters, right? And he'll continue making them one by one because he likes doing it. The hardest part, I think, is to sell them. He's a pen hoarder.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
hey, it takes one to know one.
I am going to let Mike.
All right.
And not yet. As soon as I get it off in here, I'm going to let Mike, whatever Mike does. Where's those cards at? Over here. Yeah. I'm going to let Mike make the announcement, and I hope you're listening. Let me put this card up first. You might want to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pretty good?
Great.
Mike, take it away.
All right. For those of you who can't read, that is the Instagram is Mike MIJHKE 42 on Instagram, on the web, on the intrawebs, mikespenfun.com. Mike's Pen Fun, just all run together.com. And my email is mike@mighke.com. And for you old fashioned ones, phone number 612-812-1674. If you can get to any of those, you can find me. All right. Now, next step. I mentioned here's Dan's pen. We just made this. This was just finished last night. It's 4 days shy of the very first pen I made. I've been making pens now in 3 days. It'll be 1 year. here is the very first pen I made.
Aha.
And it's a little slim line in wood, very nice. It actually turned out very well. I made this one day. And this was the very first pen I made. And when I made this pen, I said, okay, show me the lathes. So I got a lathe, came back and got a lathe and bought it after I made this pen. So I made this pen with their lathe, and then I went and bought another lathe, and we went off. Here we are 1 year later. We've made a lot of progress. So we're going to keep going, right?
Right.
But 1 year, that's something, right? So in celebration of 1 year, we're going to do a 30% discount on all of my pens.
Whoa.
All you have to remember is the secret, ultra secret, unbelievably hard to remember password, Larry, Larry. So if you talk to me on the phone or through the intrawebs or Instagram or websites or whatever and say, Larry, and of course, now you guys watching this right now, if you, whenever this pops out, you may have a day or two on people. I'm not going to announce this on my Instagram or my website until the actual day, Saturday, the 9th. But you may, if you're hearing this and you're quick, you'll have a jump on everybody else to pick out things. Now you can't pick out Dan's pen. Sorry, he's already got it, okay? But you could pick out one of these others. Well, we still have the, we have the Abalone pen. It's sitting here waiting at a 30% discount as of right this moment, okay? And that discount sale will be on until the end of the Chicago Pen Show. So you have roughly 3 weeks to score one of these pens at 30% off. There you are.
Now,
And,
the price tags are on the pins on your website. Whenever you show the pins, they have little stickers on them.
Well, most of the time I don't have the price tags on them. I have them on, when I have them at the show and stuff, they'll be there. But, just if on Instagram, DM me, message me on the bottom of my website, there's a contact button. Click on that. You can see what the name of the pen is and you can ask me, but, and it varies quite a bit. Some of them are more than others. Like, this one's not very expensive, by the way. And this is a collector's item, number one. Anyway, sorry, enough pushing. But yes, and I will tell you what the price is, and I'll tell you what the discount is. With the discount, it'll be 30% off that retail price.
Mm-hmm.
so they have it in a nutshell, 30% off.
Wow.
Now, the last time we did that was back in 2015 with Jim Hines, I believe.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
so this is to give all of you people a chance to really buy a nice, well-made, custom-made
Very well
pen.
made.
And remember, it's a win-win. The nibs are already tuned. You pay nothing. Everything's done for you. All you have to do is ink it up and go with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now,
And I know.
you don't mind,
Yeah. Go ahead. I was just going to say, Dan did ask, and I was pretty coy about it, but I didn't say. But let's just give you an example. Now, ebonite is a little bit more, clips are a little bit more. Sorry, Larry, I just want to do this before we go away. I know we're running out of time. But like this pen here, this Abalone pen, this pen, the retail price is $150. You get it right now for 30% less. Those pens that Larry's are holding, they have a clip. They're $170. So those are 30% less than that right now. So as you can see, my prices aren't that high to begin with, but
Yeah.
this is a special time. This is a special time.
not high at all.
Yeah.
Well, I know we say that, but I mean, to some people, that's a lot of money. I'm not trying to make light of that. Some people tell my wife when she talks about my pens, they'll say, somebody would pay $150 for a pen like this. I can get all I want for free at the bank.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong.
That's a good one. I gotta remember that one.
Now,
Okay, go ahead, Larry. Sorry.
The video will be showing probably tomorrow, the next
Should
day.
be tomorrow. Mhm.
It's going to be a little different. It's going to be totally different than what you normally see on my Zoom, because I'm totally different. I know Dan's totally different, and I know Mike has to be totally different with his innocent face. So anyway, wow, people, today's today. I mean, 30% off. We're talking not 15, we're talking 30 big ones on already an affordable price.
Yeah.
Already at affordable price, and then Mike turns each one by himself by hand. Makes it. He stays up kind of late sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did he do that? That's what he like to do. This is his thing. Our thing is looking at them, drooling, and buying them, and using them. Now, real quick, can they be eyedroppers, Mike?
Yes, pretty much. Well, I mean, pretty much all of these pens can be eyedroppered if you were, because they're solid and they don't have like a metal ring or a hole or an opening. Most of the pens, and by the way, also just real quick, if you go to my website or to my Instagram and scroll through my posts or through the list of pens, they're marked which ones are available and which ones have been sold. So if you're, so you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking for. But anyway, to answer your question, yes, this is, if you look at Dan's pen, and right now, right in front of you, I'm going to eyedropper it. No, I'm not. But you would of course remove the converter, set that aside, and you would take this, and I would suggest, I went ahead and put plenty of threads here. There's that means you have to kind of turn it a little bit to get it closed, but it also means you have more room. It would be a good idea to take some silicone grease if you're into eyedropping, you know what I'm talking about, and put a little bit on the threads just as insurance to make sure that the ink doesn't seep through the thread part. And then you fill this guy. And then now, Dan, I think I measured the Terminator, and I don't remember what the number was, but yours is going to be in that same realm. This is, the standard international cartridge converter is somewhere around 0.7 milliliters or something like that. Yeah. This guy is this guy is 1.5 milliliters, about twice as big. This is the TWSBI. Now, if you eyedropper this one, it's going to be something like 6 or 7 milliliters of ink. That'll keep you going for a while. So you can eyedropper this. It's very easy. The only real problem is, I've got ink attention deficit disorder. I always want to switch inks real quick. I always want a new ink. So that'd be it would take a long time to use 6 or 7 milliliters of ink. So
that's me.
Yeah.
That is me too. Hard shell.
Right. So I tend not to eyedropper these. And Dan, if you're like me, you probably don't use the TWSBI converter. I'll send you it, but set that aside and use the international cartridge.
Yeah. Or don't fill them all the way. Those are Pelican converters, aren't they?
Right. The converters I give you, like here on this pen here, the converter that I fill in is a standard international converter, and if I can get them, they're going to be Pelican converters. Yeah, that I include with the pen.
Yeah, awesome.
So this is, I guess, one of the most unusual Zooms I put on, because there's a lot more that's going to be added to this that Mr. Announcer will take care of. And I hope you enjoy it. I know we enjoyed it. And it kind of goes along with the pen theme, what Mike and Dan is saying. And so what's going to happen next, because Mike has a lot more pens to show, we will bring on another pen enthusiast as well. And it's a she, the number 4. That's all I'll say. So I'll let Mike know. It depends, again, my health, how I feel. So I'm starting to shake down a little bit, so I'm kind of like, but we'll bring her on soon. And, we're going to just have one heck of a time. You want a show? We'll give you a show. You want a pen? We'll show you some pens.
Mm-hmm.
You want to buy a pen that you can afford? We'll show you. It's just up to you
Mm-hmm.
to make the decision. It's your money, not ours. So you want to use it wisely. So one last thing before I go. You may ask, is that pen really worth that money? That's up to you, not up to us. Anybody that's sitting here right now, it's not up to us, it's up to you. You will buy a pen what you think that pen is worth. Or you won't buy the pen, right? It'll just sit there. And then later it's gonna hit you in the back of the head like a baseball. Yeah, dummy, why didn't I get that pen? Now it's gone. Because somebody saw it. Somebody like Dan, somebody like me, somebody like Liz. We see them, we're on it, and they're gone. That's why I was beating greedy and got all three, wasn't I, Mike?
You were greedy, all right.
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it at all. And I don't apologize. Now to whom but me, and Dan's got away.
Now I would say, although Dan, you have a pen, you got a pen.
Yeah.
A pen.
A pen.
But Larry has 4 pens. So, oh well.
And counting.
Life is not fair.
No. If any person on the planet deserves 4 pens, it's Larry.
No. And real quick, I'll be doing a giveaway, not these, a pen that I've gotten from Mike last year, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. It's going to be on the, I'm going to do it on the Pen Pal. And how do you win? You have to be a subscriber to the Pen Pal Club. It's on Facebook. And just hit like. That's all you got to do. And then Mr. Announcer, when it's time, will do the old generator and find out who's the lucky person. All there is to it. So before we go, we're going to give it to Dan for a few seconds. Dan, closing remarks.
I want to thank you for hosting this. I want to thank you for getting behind somebody like Mike to give him the publicity that he deserves. And he's not a novice. He's really good at this. And his prices are, and the quality is equal to pens that are at least $100, $150 more than his pens. And then to knock off 30% is like a steal. And I appreciate that, Mike. I don't know how you make any money at all on these things, but I know the word is going to get out because word of mouth is what sells. And when people get quality, they repeat it to other people. And so this is now my 3rd Mike Green pen, and I can't afford them, but who can't not afford these things?
Yeah, I can't either. Yeah, but yeah, thanks to Mike, he's made that.
I'm not ordering 4 at a time, I'll tell you. But these are really good quality pens, and I just appreciate the opportunity to get them. And Mike, you jumped right on it and got that for me. When you said you were going to try to do a cigar pen, I thought, oh wow, is it going to be like this? And what's it going to look like? When you showed me that picture, I went, I can't believe how beautiful this thing is. But anyway, I've said enough.
All right, Mike.
Well, I guess I would thank you, Larry. Thank you for the exposure, and thank you for your support. Thank you for Dan as well. I appreciate your support. And I'm doing this. I started this a year ago, and it's just for fun. I'm doing this for fun. I'm having a good time. I'm making pens that I would enjoy to write with, and that's what guides this. Is I'm thinking about, and there's a lot of you guys are giving me a lot of ideas. Dan, you gave me some ideas for this pen. And I will continue taking input from people, and we'll keep moving forward. This is we're just starting. We're not done yet.
My son came up with a great idea. I'll tell you about it if you ask me later.
Okay. All right.
So I will be reviewing down the road different sensitive obliques will be coming soon. But right now I've got to catch up on a bunch of people that are mad at me probably because I haven't reviewed the products. So my friend from Istanbul, I promise you your notebooks and journals and pen cases will be coming up soon. And John the Pelican will be coming up soon. There's just a box there and a box in there. Stuff, good stuff that I haven't had a chance to get to it. But, oh, real quick, Loretta, I got your stuff. Like I told you, honey, Loretta is the lady that head of the Euchers. Yep. I've done videos on that already. She has sent me some of the new ones that have come out, the felt tip pens that come in different sizes. Excellent. And they make inks as well. Beautiful pens. Or you can use your own ink, whatever. And she also has sent me the latest new pens like Fisher. No, the space pen. Is it Fisher, the space pen? Yeah. So, yep, they have come up with their own now. Wait to see them. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. So a lot of things been happening here. And then tomorrow, got to get back in here and clean up this mess. Yeah. It was all clean. And we still got stuff to do, but it's coming together nicely and slowly coming together. So, well, again, let me say this, and I only speak for me. If it wasn't for you guys, you wouldn't need me or any reviewer. That's what we're here for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're here to tell the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. Yeah, I'm never going to mislead any of my viewers and tell them a lie or lead them down the wrong path because, I'm putting my name, my seal on this video. It's going to be straight up.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not going to dog the person. I'm not going to do that. I might give the person a call and let them know before I send it out on YouTube that, hey, you got some major problems going on with these pens. When they see this, they're not going to even want it. So I can hold off on the review and let you fix it. I can do that. And then we can talk about how you went from point A to point Z and corrected everything because you cared. Well, usually when that happens, you're done. A lot of work to do, yeah. Because, you really have to pay attention when you're making a fountain pen. It's not as easy as you think. Some people will say it is, and that's good to them. More power to them. That's them. They've been doing it for a while. Or if you're a fast learner, no problem. I could never, ever make a pen. And I remember Jim trying to show me, no. I scared the machine. What do you mean? No. Well, folks, we've actually been here almost 2 hours. Can you believe that? Well, we were on earlier. There. So, Mike, Dan, now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
MOUSC. See you next
week. And we're going to get back this week working on I can't say nothing. Okay. That's a secret.
All right.
Good night, Larry.
Good night, Larry. God bless.
Later. Bye, y'all.
See y'all.
Y'all, yes, man.